I sank down into the darkness for a minute. Pull yourself together, man. I shook my head and gathered my wits. Did you give in? You gave in and played the game with her when you shouldn't have? Gosh, damn it. Is that what's going on? Damn it. Fuck you, Coco. I don't even like you. It's the Coco Show. First skit, what if a dolphin were salmon roe? Wow, big load today. Tons of salmon. Let's see, open them up. Cut, cut. What's this? Dolphins are pouring out of the salmon, hundreds of them! Yay! And might I point out, this is a background or wallpaper or some shit that I've had for the longest time, but this is the first time I'm actually seeing this image in-game, I believe. So, that's screw up on the creator's part, I think? I don't know. Oh no, no, mommy, emergency! There's that annoying laugh. That's even more annoying. The reason I had blacked out must have been Coco's microwaves. They got me. Microwaves? I still hadn't built up immunity to them. It was pretty rough. I'm confused. Why did I ever learn? Why was it that every time I wandered around, my feet kept taking me to her? I don't know. That's weird. It was strange. I wondered if she was drawing me to her with some mysterious frequency. Yeah, it's kind of gross. Anyway, having finished breakfast, I wandered around Lemur and got sucked into the souvenir shops. Coco's jokes. If a dolphin was a corpse. Ew. At least we're on the next day now, I guess, so she didn't keep me up in the middle of the night, I suppose. Thank you for coming such a long way. You know, this is a lot less cute now that I know you're a mastermind. I mean, you're not, it doesn't seem like you're evil. That's the problem. You needed to be evil. Specifically, you need to be an evil mastermind. Because if you're not evil, then this act really pisses me off. If you're evil, okay, you're doing it to put on a front. If you're not evil, what the fuck are you doing? Stop it! My sincere condolences. Would you like to see my husband's face? Oh, well, certainly. Also, important point to point out, Coco's apparently 14, right? Well, Mayo's 16, so that's an interesting thing to think of. Also, wait, they're supposed to be twins? Wait. So you and the other you are supposed to be twins, right? Which means they can't be born half a year apart. I don't know, it's just things that I've been thinking of. Okay. Baka baka. I heard baka. An eternally sleeping dolphin, its belly up too! How long is this Coco thing gonna go on for? He looks so peaceful, as if he'd jump up any second, except he couldn't say that because he wouldn't be able to see his face! Gross. Also gross. Coco pattered along, shaking a huge dolphin stuffed animal. Several smaller stuffed animals were strewn around the carpet. From the looks of the empty cabinet nearby, it appeared that she had pulled them all down from their places on the shelf. It was such a childish thing to do. A child. Indeed a child. Coco was 14. Yeah, fuck you, Coco. 14-year-old who still played with stuffed animals? I mean, there's nothing wrong with a 14-year-old playing with stuffed animals. It's when she acts like this. Anyways, I wonder if it was really alright to let her just grow up like that. Well, maybe if you're actually a parent, then you could do something about that. I saw her innocent laughing face and didn't have the heart to scold her, which is terrible because she knows everything and she's fucking with everyone. Fuck you, Coco. You're not even evil. Why the fuck aren't you evil? At least if you were evil. That's a really weird mentality to have, but you know, if you were evil, I could forgive you. But you're not evil, so fuck you. I suppose she'd probably be happiest just being the way she was. Coco continued to crack herself up and I continued to watch. When her amusement died down a little, I called to her. Hey Coco, where's Pee-Pee? I think he's right over there somewhere. I looked around the kiosk. You okay, Pee-Pee? You look kind of angry. There. Pee-Pee was gripping a stuffed animal's tail in his teeth, shaking it back and forth crazily. Of course. Do I get an image of that? I want an image of that. It was a stuffed lemur doll. He seemed completely engrossed in it. Okay. Hey, Takapyon, what you doing over there? I don't know. Oh, although my theory was right, by the way. I made a theory a long time ago. Again, it was specifically, my theory was that she was an evil mastermind, but, like, she knew everything or something, and you know, it was confirmed because she seemed to be talking to Shonen from the other timeline, or Hokutan, or whatever, Hokuto. And then afterwards, Takeshi came up and said, "Who are you talking to?" And she's like, "I don't know, nobody." And I was like, "Are you kidding me? She clearly knows what's going on. She's fucking with us, isn't she?" And I was right. She's fucking with us. But I thought she was evil and fucking with us. She's just fucking with us, I think. I don't think she's evil, but she is fucking with us. Okay. What am I doing? I mean, what am I doing? You look so happy that just watching you is making me happy. So I guess you could say that by watching you, I've slipped into a happy, stupid state. Yes, stupid. That has to be made clear. It is a stupid state. Really? Yeah. Takipyon, you're falling in love with me, aren't you? Probably because you're my fucking daughter. Takeshi's probably your father, for realies. I don't know how this works at all, but it's probably true. Wait, Takeshi looks like the image I thought I saw in the pendant. I keep saying it's fucking Takeshi, which means Takeshi and Tsugumi are the parents of either Koko and Shonen or Mayo and Shonen, depending, I guess? And then Yu has a twin and she has somehow factored. I fucking don't know. What? You like me, don't you? You're 6 years younger than me, and it's 20 to 14. That's like a fucking 1 point. I don't know. It's a ratio that's too big. I'm like if you divide your age by 2, I'm like about 1.5 times your age. That's what I was looking for. That's like too old. I'm too old by comparison. Maybe in a bunch of years it'd be okay, like later in our life, if we got really older, like, you know, into the 20s, 30s. But right now, 20 to 14, ugh. I can't believe it, he's finally told me how he feels. Yeah, no. How embarrassing. I'm blushing. No, you're not. Oh my gosh, I crush, what did I do? Start by telling all your girlfriends, that's what you do, right? Ugh. Bam, bam. Coco balled up her fists and started popping the dolphin's belly with brutal right hooks. Ouch, you feel bad for the dolphin. Punch after punch again and again. Until the cotton batting started to came out. Ugh! To thank you? Should I tell you a new joke? Oh shit. Oh no, that's okay. Why not? You don't have to be polite. Oh, believe me, I'm not being... An American joke about the doctor and the nurse. Okay. Ignoring my pleas, Coco launched into her joke. And? It was very long. It was not funny. It was so bad, in fact, I couldn't even muster a polite chuckle. Now I'm getting to inflict it on you. Now I'm going to inflict it on you? Oh, I see. Oh, wait. I'm sorry, who's talking? Wait, this is the narrator talking? I'm confused. Oh, inflicted on you with the capital? Going to inflict it on you! It went like this. A nurse named Kate was desperately in love with Robert, a doctor who worked at the same hospital. Robert was crazy about Kate as well. Okay. Kate stood on the left side of the room and Robert stood on the right. Kate slipped out of her white uniform and hung it on the closet door. Robert stripped his uniform off in a bit of a hurry and simply dropped it on the floor. Kate lowered her panties. Robert threw off his boxers. Kate's body was lovely and supple, and Robert was lean and muscled. Kate put on the silk pajamas she had bought for the occasion. Still naked, Robert turned off the light. Standing on the left of the bed, Kate turned slowly to the right. On the right of the bed, Robert turned easily to the left, and they jumped into the bed and slept. That's the joke? They didn't have sex, they just slept? That's the joke? Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, by the way, Kate was sleeping in the night duty room, and Robert was sleeping in his room at home. Oh. Okay. Understood. That makes it a little funnier, actually. Gotcha. Hey, what's with the face? I bet you were imagining something dirty, weren't you? That was the punchline. Well, yeah. Yeah, I was. I mean, it's me. How could I not imagine something dirty? It's me! Of course I imagine dirty things! What do you take me for, Coco? Gosh! Hee hee hee! Coco's laugh was loud enough to hear across the Pacific Ocean. If there were any nuclear submarines nearby, their sonar guy was probably laughing too. Even I felt the corners of my mouth twitching. So it is funny then. Obviously the joke wasn't funny, but Coco was so amused at the unamusing joke it was hilarious. Really? I don't think so. I think that's like having a girl cook for you, and then eating the cooking, and you hate it, but then she's like, do you like it? And she's so happy about it, the idea that you like it, that you get happy that she's happy, and you can't say no, and you're like, it was good! Even though it was fucking terrible. Don't give them that. Don't let them think their cooking is good when it's bad. Don't let them think their joke is good when it's bad. If it's bad, tell them it fucking sucks! Well, don't use those words. If a girl cooks for you, don't tell them her it fucking sucks in those words. Use it a little, word it a little differently. Thought to myself, all is well. According to what we heard from Sora on the second day, Lemur's partitions would reach their structural limit tomorrow. Yay! How is it I felt so calm? Maybe Coco's innocence was contagious. Gross. I wasn't even tense. I was lounging around. If I stayed like this, it could be dangerous. It was fine for Coco to be innocent, but if I got swept away in it, it could be fatal. The thought ran through my head, but as I looked at her smiling face, I couldn't hold on to caution. It was too peaceful. It was like being in a dream. Oh, back we go. I was in a dream. Of course you fucking were. After Coco disappeared, I blacked out. Maybe I was still stuck in that state. In the dream, I felt choked and oppressed. It was like being plastered up inside thick walls. Unable to move, only my eyes could follow the images before me. I earnestly followed after the fragments of scenes that unfolded before me. Hokuton, that dream! It wasn't a dream! Why Hokuto? Why is that the name? And what's the other name of the other shonen, if there's another name? Who we haven't seen in a long time, by the way. It's been a while since we've interacted with that shonen. It actually happened, okay? I thought about it. That dream. The dream I had on the third day right before I woke up. You know about the world I live in. So I have to be seeing it through Takeshi's eyes, I guess? Mayo's not there and Tsugumi got hurt and there's another you with a different face. Tsugumi, injured. Meaning it had actually happened. But no, it couldn't be. The warehouse was still fine. And Tsugumi was so as perky as ever. Yeah, perky. What could it mean? You absolutely can't lie to yourself, okay? Coco's words ran together. The scattered fragments of images began to come together a little until I could make out a vague outline. But I still couldn't see the whole picture at once. I don't have a third perspective yet, only Coco does. It was like a freakishly large mural. Since I was imprisoned in these walls, there was no way to see the whole thing. What to do? Escape from these walls? Escape from these walls. When I pushed my face out through the wall, I woke up. I was in the infirmary. I looked around. I was alone. I ran out of the infirmary and headed toward Drightstock. Coco was right, and there really had been an accident. Tsugumi was injured. In any case, I'd find Tsugumi and discover the truth for myself. But I didn't know where Tsugumi was. I headed first to the control room. I'm surprised this wasn't something he did a while ago. I think he would do it a while ago if he thought Tsugumi was injured. He talked to her about it. Sora was sure to be there. And Sora would know where Tsugumi was. I opened the door. Sora, where's Tsugumi right now? Ran into the room and yelled in a loud voice. What?
小町さんならここに。
Tsugumi's right here. Sure enough, there she was. Tsugumi on a chair looked around at me.
どうしたの？
What happened?
そんなに慌てちゃって。
Why are you in such a hurry? I yelled, well, Tsugumi, look, sorry, but... On the spur of the moment, I lifted up Tsugumi's skirt.
何するのよ！
What the? Smack! Deserved it. Resounding slap. But it didn't hurt. As a matter of fact, I seemed to have lost all feeling in my entire body. Because I'd seen, in Tsugumi's right thigh, a faint scar. What is that scar?
傷？
Scar? The scar on your thigh.
これは
This
ただの古傷よ。
is just an old scar. Old scar? From when?
ずっと昔。
Oh, a long time ago.
ずっと昔のこと。
A really, really long time ago. Where? Where did you get hurt?
それは
It was... I was trapped in a gondola. I couldn't move. Oh, shit. Okay. So, now this is when they're gonna get giggity, I guess? I couldn't even shift my eyes. Past the skirt... Past the skirt I was holding, I could see the white of her panties. Great! Wait, so this was her showing the scar, showing that she was hurt, but it healed, right? I think? I believe. So we're almost at the point where you and Shonen kiss, right? The smooth curve on her thigh. Her smooth, silky skin. The scar. I'd definitely seen a scar there. But it looked like something that had healed years ago, leaving only the faintest trace on the skin.
今から12年前、私はあるウイルスに感染した。
12 years ago, I was infected by a virus. Okay, so how long ago does the other Tsugumi, like the future Tsugumi from Shonen's Pathway, think it was?
そのウイルスのおかげで、ウイルスのせいで、
Because of that virus. The virus.
私の遺伝子のコードは書き換えられてしまった。
Wrote my genetic code, I know.
細胞は日々生まれ変わって生まれ変わり、
I've seen this a couple times
そして
now.
死んで通常
Yup.
に12歳の時ウイルスに5年後、
Yup.
つまり
Yup.
最後の一つで12歳の時に、
Yup.
そして
Yup.
古い私は死に、
Yup.
私の免疫機能
Yup.
テロメアは
Yup.
そう私は決して老いず、
Yup.
私の成長は
Yup.
17歳のまま。
Yup. Hey, it's 17 as well. Just like the girl, the 800-year-old nun. Has it been 800 years though? I don't know. The cure virus. Cure virus is a type of retrovirus. Like many retroviruses, the cure virus was not contagious across species. When people simply say the cure virus, they're actually referring to the human version of the virus. Wait, not contagious across species. Wait. Does that mean the hamster had to get it separately, or are you talking about a different virus? Actually referring to the human version. What? There are variants, such as the monkey species cure, the rat species... Oh, okay, gotcha. From here on out, we'll only be referring to the human strain. But there's also a Jungarian hamster strain? Retroviruses turn their host RNA into DNA by doing a reverse transcriptase. What? Transcriptase? And then re-inject the DNA into the host genes. RNA. What the hell is RNA? Am I stupid? Never heard of it. This means they can directly rewrite the host's blueprint. Infected cells, which go on processing proteins as usual, then unwittingly reproduce the virus. Okay. At the same time, the cells with the rewritten DNA go on to divine, because you're a nun, huh? Divide and multiply, spreading throughout the body like cancer cells. Normally, when cancer cells develop in your body, the body repulses them with the P53 function located on the 17th chromosome. Of course, it's the fucking 17th. P53 creates certain enzymes and proteins, and when there has been damage done to a gene, it stops replication or causes natural cell death and works to repair the damaged DNA, thus earning its name, the anti-cancer gene. The cure virus mutates this P53 gene as well, rendering it useless. Thus, the cure-infected cells can spread throughout the body uncontested. Oh, that means there's nothing to detest cancer anymore. Well, except for cure, of course, but... Then, once all the DNA is rewritten, the host literally becomes a new species. Wow, okay. New species. We'll just call it the cure species here. Cure human species? The cure species body is endowed with the following unique characteristics. 1. Self-regeneration of the telomeres. Great improvement in self-healing. There's two different things. Okay. So wait, what's the difference? What are telomeres? I don't know. Telomeres, oh thank you, are the base sequence located at either end of a chromosome, and generally become shorter with every replication. I still don't get it, but okay. After a certain number of divisions, the telomere gets so short and the cell can no longer divide. So telomeres are like the bus tickets or cell division. Once you spend them, they're gone. Well, you can ask for a transfer and at least get a couple buses, you know, if it's within the same set of few hours. But anyways. But not the cure species. This new body produces an enzyme called telomerase, which allows unlimited recycling of the bus tickets that normally would already have been spent. So like a bus pass that you don't have to keep paying for. You just always have it. You never have to pay for it again. This allows for almost endless cell division to continue, thereby eliminating aging and weakening. Having said all that, this is not a particularly unusual phenomenon. What? Happens every day in normal reproductive cells. Even in most cancer cells, there is rarely a shortage of telomeres. In that case, it is not impossible to say that the cure virus turns every cell in the body cancerous. On the other hand, there is no similarly tangible mechanism yet in place for dealing with the process of self-healing. But the metabolism is activated and the rate of cell generation is greatly increased. And it is believed that this is what so dramatically shortens the time required to heal after an illness or injury. What? Wait, what? Okay. No similarly tangible mechanism yet in place for dealing with the process. So, we have these healing genes in place, but we don't know how to use them. Like, they just get used when they get used. But the metabolism is activated, so forcefully all our healing stuff, everything turns into healing stuff forcefully, or something. I guess? It's believed that this is what so dramatically shortens the time required. Okay, I don't think I completely understood this. Can you really blame me, though? But I think I understand the basis. Hopefully there's no test later. Actually, there's one more distinguishing characteristic of the cure species, which is infrared vision. Are you fucking shitting me? What? So does that mean when they have kids they can pass on the infrared without passing on the cure? Oh my god, really? Holy dicks. Seriously? There you go. Does that mean Tsugumi has infrared? Tsugumi also noticed the generator way back when, but I thought that was because of the time travel comparison. It's not, it's because of the infrared. Interesting. Okay. Because in its production, it lost the facilities of P53, cure species possesses a constitution extremely vulnerable to ultraviolet rays. The DNA cells in the skin quickly are damaged or go malignant when exposed to the sun for an iteration. In a normal human, thanks to the anti-cancer gene, damaged DNA is let die or repaired. But the cure species cannot do this. It was possible to use another gene to produce an enzyme to perform the same function as P53, but alas, this solution proved to be limited. Therefore, cure species are very vulnerable to ultraviolet rays and can only venture outside at night. Oh shit. That's crazy. So, they're like vampires. That's one way to die then, right? They can die if exposed to too much sunlight? Is that it? Or does it just hurt them really badly and it doesn't actually kill them? Because of their fast healing? Or maybe Tsugumi's special, like normally they would die in the sunlight, but she is super duper Wolverine? I don't know. The infrared ray vision was developed to make up for this shortcoming. Developed? Wait, so people made the cure. Like they created this in a lab. This is a thing they created. Because I don't think we were ever aware of this as being a thing we created. I don't know. Unless I have this unique ability. Okay, unless this is like, we're talking about, where is my mind going with this? Unless we're talking about evolution like on a primal standard, like you're saying the infrared ray vision was developed to make up for the shortcoming. You mean this was developed because the body, when it transformed, realized that it would be really vulnerable, so it created this for that purpose, so the body itself did it, not humans experimenting. I think is what they're saying. I think? I don't know. I have this unique ability. Okay, great. So are we gonna get a reason that all these weird, like, I understand, you know, okay, so there's the cure virus, but then there's the teeth blow virus, but then there's whatever the fuck Coco has. Like, are we gonna get, like, where did these all start? Or are we just gonna be like, no, they exist? I don't know. Depending on how they go with it, maybe I'll be okay with them not explaining how they came about. But, like, when there's so many different, like, oh, there's this crappy virus and this crappy... Like, I'd be fine if it's like, oh, there's this weird random magic virus. We don't know how it exists. I'd be okay with that. But if it's like, oh, there's these 5 different random magic viruses, and you don't know how any of them exist, then it's going to be kind of pushing my suspension of disbelief a little bit too far. But anyways, having finished her long talk on the cure virus, Tsugumi brought this up.
物体に触れることなく、その温度を見ることができるのよ。
Without touching something, I can see its temperature. You see, I never learned that when I first played this pathway as Takeshi, right? I never learned that. No, that would be a huge spoiler. I never learned that. Of course I never learned that. I think.
赤外線視力、インフラビジョンとも言うらしいけど。
Infrared vision is also called infravision. Yeah. So on the second day, you stood in front of the power generator room and knew that it was too hot. That was because of your infrared vision?
ええ。
Yes. Okay, but I don't think we learned that, right? Or did we learn that? Did we learn that? I don't remember if we learned that. I don't remember that far back. We might have learned that already. But, meh. No, I remember having the theory that... Yeah, that's right. I remember at one point I had a theory that, okay, she has the cure virus, and she has infrared. And I think, no, she brought up that she has infrared, so I made a theory, wait, does that mean Shonen and Mayo also have the cure virus? Like, I kept going on about that. So I think we did learn that she has infrared, actually. Did we? I just forgot, but I think we learned that. Or at least I theorized that she would. I don't know. The point is, she has it. And, yeah, okay. And they are related. It's not that they all have cure, it's just that they passed on the infrared. Or hell, they might have cure. They haven't aged old enough to know if they have cure or not. Because cure only kicks in at a certain age, right? I think? I mean, if it's like Highlander syndrome, it only kicks in at a certain age. I don't know if it'll kick in from whenever it is first infected. I don't know. How about that? Infravision. Interesting.
疑わないの?
You don't doubt me? Yeah, I think that's what it is. I first learned it in the Tsugumi playthrough. Then I played the Mayo playthrough. And that's when they started talking about the infravision. And that's when I was like, oh, that's right, Tsugumi has that. Does that mean yeah, I think so. It's just, you know, brrr. But anyways. She tilted her head like she was surprised.
信用するの? 私のたわごとを?
You believe all this nonsense I've been telling you? Well, it's an unbelievable story. Viruses, DNA, bodies that won't die, it's crazy. I can't believe it, but I don't doubt it. If you say so, it must be true. So I guess I have to believe it. The instant I said that. My body was being pulled. Uh-oh. It wasn't a brutally strong force, but I couldn't resist. It was a natural flowing movement. On the white gondola. Tsugumi's body was covering mine. I could feel her breath. I could feel her pulse. I could feel her heart. Heat. A fragrant smell wafted from her neck. The smell of musk. A sweet smell.
嘘でしょ?
You're kidding, right? She smiled coldly and gazed at me.
簡単に信じるなんて。そんなこと言わないでよ。
Don't just say I believe so easily. Well, it's not really easy at this point. You think it's irresponsible?
ええ、無責任。すごく。
It's very irresponsible.
なぜ信じられるの? 何の根拠があるっていうの?
How can you believe me? On what basis? None. I have absolutely no basis.
ほら、やっぱり。
You see? Raising an eyebrow, she put her hand on my neck.
いい加減にしなさいよ。
Will you cut it out already? She gave me a look that turned my spine to ice. But her hands were trembling. Her coldness was contrived. Calm down, Tsugumi. I spoke slowly, breathing deliberately. First of all, do you really need a reason to trust people? Ellipses. If so, you don't have to trust me. Doubt me all you want. But I believe you. Even if no one else does, I do. I accept the truth.
そんな。
But
そんなこと。できるはずない。
There's no reason you should be able to do that. I don't need a reason. I can. I won't understand you. Even if it's hard for me to believe. If it's the truth. Okay. Ellipses. A scar on your right leg. It's almost healed, right?
ええ。
Yes. I can't believe it, but that wound is almost healed. So that's something I have to accept, so there you go. That's the reality, right?
そうよ。
That's right. Show it to me again. I'll accept things as they are.
見たいの？
You want to see it? She removed her hand.
本当に見たいの？
You really want to see? Her voice trembled faintly. She was speaking slowly in control.
見たらあなたは後悔するかもしれないの。
If you look, you might regret it.
もしも全て知ったら
If you knew everything,
こんなの人間じゃないって思うかもしれないわ。
you might think that there's no way I could be human. You don't want me to look? If you show me, maybe you'll regret it? Ellipses. The fact that you're not answering, was that a stupid question? Ellipses. If you don't answer, I'm gonna look whether you want me to or not.
やめて。
Don't.
勝手に決めないで。
Don't decide for me.
嫌だなんて。
I didn't say.
嫌だなんて。私言ってない。
I didn't say that I didn't want to show you. The room slid into darkness.
だったら見て。
Look then.
目をそらさないで。見て。
Don't flinch. Look
全部。
at everything.
たけしにだけは全部
I'll show you.
見せてあげる。
Only you. I heard the sound of unfastening. Oh shit. In the darkness of the gondola. In the faint moonlight, the deep sea shined blue. Floating up into the darkness. It was a wound, once etched deeply, but now healed to almost nothing. I had to squint to see. Might not have known if I hadn't gently run my fingers over them. Wow! Scars. All over her body. Minutely etched, countless scars. Sugumi's shoulders shook with her weeping. Ugh. Is she actually weeping? Or is that, like, being poetic? Oh, no, really. She cried silently. I grasped her shoulders. I pulled her to me fiercely. Tears wet the floor. Tsugumi cried on my arm, on my breast, on my boobs, like a child. I wanted Tsugumi and she wanted me. Oh yeah. She accepted all of me and I accepted all of her. We overlapped until we became one. Did that same exact line happen before? It might have, because I remember that. Anyways, I thought that's when they got giggity, but I'm not sure if they did or not. Because they didn't actually have their first kiss until later, unless the first kiss was off screen. I don't know. Ellipses. Ellipses. My head rested neatly on Tsugumi's leg. She was sitting on her heels. Oh god. Wait. What? I felt the lovely softness of her flesh on the back of my head. Okay. That's not as dirty as I thought it was at first. The gondola had circled the floor many times and was now moving again through the darkness. Click, click. What's that? I liked about to see Tsugumi holding something in her hand. She was clicking what looked like a pen. I think I heard that same sound in front of the generator room.
赤外線レーザーの照射装置。
It's an infrared laser. She smiled gently and muttered, What? Indeed, what? That's something I actually don't really remember. I mean, she might have mentioned the infrared vision to me, but I don't think she mentioned an infrared laser. I don't think.
これがあると何かと便利なの。
It's convenient to have this.
私みたいな特殊能力の持ち主にはね。
If you have a special ability like mine. But why? I'm confused. Is it to play dumb? Like, oh, I saw the light with my laser, not with my eyes? Mm-hmm. You're basically doing with your body the same thing an infrared night scope camera does, right? If you flash an infrared ray, it makes it easier to see in the dark. Oh, I think I get it. And since normal people can't see the infrared rays, it just looks dark. But if you have infrared vision, you can see as clearly as you can at high noon. I've never played Overwatch. Don't think I will. Not a shooter fan. But, high noon. Tsugumi nodded.
そうよ。
That's right.
どんな暗闇でも大丈夫なの。
I'm fine no matter how dark it is. Giggity. Teehee. Tsugumi giggled as she covered up her bare chest. Oh shit, When she laughed, it jiggled me too. Oh! Right about the time that it stopped?
ねえ、たけし。ちょっと起きて。
Can you get up? I don't know if I want to. I set up his order.
いい？
Oh.
今から3つ数えるから。
I'm gonna count down from 3.
その間、目つぶったらダメよ。
Don't close your eyes the whole time, okay? What? Huh?
3、2、1。
Okay. Click. There was a sound. What'd you just do? I blinked.
焼き付けたの。
I burned an image.
あなたをね、焼き付けたのよ。
I burned an image of you. I told you it looked like fucking Takeshi. That's him, isn't it? She put that in the pendant, right? Then why do we not understand that that looks like Takeshi? I'm like, why would we not see that? It looks like Takeshi, because I don't understand how we wouldn't put the dots together that that's Takeshi if it looks like Takeshi. I'm still waiting for their excuse for that, if that is what it is. If he is Takeshi. If the person in the pendant is. I don't know. I burned an image of you. Burn?
うん。あなたの姿をしっかりと焼き付けたの。
Yep, and burned a pretty good one too. Okay.
ここと、
Here. She pointed at her chest.
それから
And
ここに。
here too, okay. Oh shit, yep, there's the fucking mirror thing. Okay. This is in Takeshi's timeline. And then she sees that Mayo has it in Shonen's timeline. She's like, what the fuck are you doing with that? And that's why she tried to break it. Like, why are you fucking with me? Kind of? I think that her argument's making a bit more sense now. I guess. This still doesn't fully make sense, but it's making a little bit of sense. What's that saying? 1 step forward, 2 steps back? I think we're finally starting to stop taking steps back, and we're slowly making our way forward again. Huh? I couldn't see because of the shadow of her hand. She was holding something. Something beside the laser. In the darkness I heard the sound of a thin chain. Huh? Yeah, it's that fucking mirror. I didn't know what it was. What do you mean by here? Tell me! Tell me!
内緒。
It's a secret. What? Oh yeah, because he can't see it, of course. Indeed. All she would give me was a mischievous smile.